What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video we are going to be having a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverses Batman action figure from Batman Arkham City. McFarlane Toys obviously released a line of Arkham figures. It is from Batman Arkham City, as you can see right there. You got Batman right there, Arkham City on the side. On the back, you get a bunch of the Build-A-Figure pieces to build Solomon Grundy. And you can see right here which pieces we get. We get both of the legs with this one. Other figures in the set, we get Batman, you get Catwoman, Ra's al Ghul, and the Penguin. Collect them all. Now, this is one of 3 companies that make Batman Arkham figures. Obviously, it's McFarlane Toys, who still make Batman Arkham figures. And then it was Mattel, who used to make them, and DC Direct, or DC Collectibles now. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to open this guy up, do some comparisons, and have a closer look. Alrighty, so here we have Batman out of his packaging. Now, before we actually get into the figure or do any comparisons or anything, we're going to look at the accessories. So first, he comes with a display base, a nice DC logo there, bannered on the display base. Kind of hard to see. It's just a flat circular base, kind of similar to the one that came with the Arkham Asylum Batman. He comes with 2 legs for Solomon Grundy, which, you know, it's whatever. I'm never going to get the rest of these figures, most likely, anyway, so they're kind of useless to me. And he comes with either the Bat Claw or the Grappling Hook. I'm not quite sure which one it is. Looks cool, either way. There's not really any detailing or paint on it or anything, but grappling hook. And now we can look at the figure. Now, before we actually get a look at this figure, I want to do some comparisons. So we have Batman here from McFarlane Toys. I'm going to actually use this stand because this guy does not want to stand. He's got some problems with this sculpt, which we'll get into in a little bit. So we got Batman there. We'll bring in the Arkham Asylum Batman from McFarlane Toys, which I do have. And in my opinion, it's night and day as to which one is better. The Arkham Asylum Batman is leaps and bounds better. From the way it's painted, if you look at the gauntlets on the Asylum, they're painted in this almost metallic silver black color, whereas this one, it's just a flat paint. Look at the belts. Look at the paint and the scuffings and everything, and just the nice paintwork on this one compared to this one. Also in the face, I think this one looks so much more like Arkham Batman than this one. Yeah, the Arkham Asylum figure is just leaps and bounds better. And then we'll also compare him with the Mattel Batman Arkham City figure. Now this is where we're gonna talk here. This is inaccurate. This is an inaccurate Batman. It's not accurate. The Mattel is accurate. First, we'll look at the belts. McFarlane is using an Arkham Asylum belt. This is the Arkham City belt. It's got the spaces in between the centerpiece and the pockets. This one doesn't. This is, again, an Arkham City Asylum belt. The shin guards, they're also using Arkham Asylum shin guards. These are the Arkham City shin guards. And the Bat logo is also inaccurate. This is an Arkham City Bat logo right there. That is not Arkham City. I don't know what Bat logo that is. It's the same problem I have with this Arkham Asylum figure. That is not an accurate Bat logo for Arkham Asylum. So why we're having these inaccuracies, I don't know. You can even... I'll even take a look on the back here, the packaging, and I'll show you. That is Batman's Bat logo. That is not it. I'll even prop up a picture on screen right there so you guys can get a look. So, accurate Batman, inaccurate. Now, I will be doing a review and ranking of all my Batman Arkham figures, my entire collection. I'm just waiting for a few more Arkham figures to get here that I've ordered. They should be here soon, and once that happens, I will be doing a ranking and a review on all of them. So yeah, But the reason I haven't done reviews on the others is because a lot of these guys over here didn't come in packaging. This one did. But yeah, overall though, even though it isn't accurate and it's got some sculpting issues, I still really do like this figure. He's got plenty of articulation. He's got obviously a ball jointed neck. He can bend at the elbow, even though it's a little stiff right now. He's got turn at the I guess, I don't know, what do you call that? It's the muscle, whatever. And he's got shoulder articulation, but it is hindered because of the cape. He's got plenty of knee articulation because he's got double jointed knees. Very stiff though, very stiff. He's got ball jointed feet, and he's got toe articulation, which is strange. Don't feel like that's necessary, but he has it. He's got ball jointed hands as well, or wrists, whatever. And he has, I guess, a diaphragm joint, if that's what you want to call it. Which I'm not usually a huge fan of. I don't like diaphragm joints, personally. This is the reason I like a lot of the DC Direct figures. They're very limited on articulation. You guys know me. I don't need my Batman to be able to do all these things. I don't even like this articulation because they get loose. Look how loose that is, and I hate it. Same with knee articulation. Even leg articulation. I don't need leg articulation. Like, it's not necessary for me. Even with a, character like Batman, where you would think it's paramount for him to, have that type of articulation, I don't need it because I'm just displaying my figures. So in a lot of cases, I'll end up gluing a lot of the legs on these guys straight just because of how much the articulation annoys me. But let's take a look at his head sculpt here. I think the head sculpt is actually pretty good, even though it doesn't look like Arkham Batman. Again, we'll bring in the other one. It's just leaps and bounds of a difference. This is so much more accurate to Arkham Batman compared to this one. The Bat logo is so much more accurate. They got the texturing right on the Mattel. The McFarlane Toys is missing that. I love the detailing on the gauntlets, though. They did get the gauntlets right, which is a blessing. They actually look pretty good here. Again, not the shin guards, though. The shin guards are wrong. These are not accurate Arkham shin guards. He's got a nice cape. I kind of like the way it's in this flowing position. I think that's pretty cool. I love the long ears. Always been an advocate on that for Batman. I may even be thinking of getting rid of these plastic capes and like replacing them with either a cloth cape or something like that, or like a leather cape, so you can have that dynamic movement. We'll give him his grapple gun. God damn it, he dropped it. Hold up. There we go. Just force it in his hand there. There we go. Looks all sorts of badass, doesn't it? Get a nice cool shot of him holding it out like that. You can have him pointing it upwards. And he just looks sick. He does look cool. As inaccurate as he is, he still looks badass. This is a great figure. And if you can't get your hands on the original DC Directs and Mattel ones, which you probably won't be able to because they are rare figures, buy a McFarlane Toys one. Just buy a McFarlane Toys. It's still a great, it'll do. It's not fully accurate, but he's got plenty of articulation. He's still a Batman figure. He still looks cool. It's Batman, right? For picky people like me who like to nitpick everything, it's not the best. But in terms of everything else, for just an average collector, you'll like this figure. So I'm gonna put him back here, and we'll bring in all the Arkham figures that I have right now. We'll bring in the DC Direct Arkham Asylum. That's not gonna want to stay. We'll bring in the Mattel Arkham City. We'll bring in the McFarlane Toys Arkham Asylum. We'll bring in the DC Direct Arkham Origins. And then we'll even bring in the black and white Mattel Batman Arkham City Batman. You got the whole family of them right there. And again, I will be doing a collection video on these figures very soon once I get the rest of them. So make sure to stay tuned for that. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe, comment, turn on my post notifications, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.